Did you know that there is a serial killer that wears a hockey mask? What do you think would happen if that same killer existed today? In today's video of Brains TV, we will be exploring an evil killing monster known as Jason. I will be talking about his backstory as well as his superpowers. I will also be answering today's title of the video, what if Jason existed today? But before we go over that question, let's learn more about Jason. He's a big, mean, ugly guy who wears a hockey mask. He likes to use a machete to do his work, and is really tough to kill. He is also responsible for hundreds of on-screen deaths. He is Jason Voorhees, the star of the 7 of the 9 Friday the 13th movies, although you think he's responsible for all the killings in another. There has been many versions of Jason. However, his most common appearance is that Jason looks like a very redneck or hillbilly with hazel eyes, yellowish deformed teeth, long reddish brown hair, a rustic beard, and several bloated skull deformities on the right side of his face. Jason is known for being an iconic madman who haunts Camp Crystal Lake and the surrounding area, driven to slaughter anyone he encounters by a burning need to avenge the death of his beloved mother, Pamela Voorhees. Jason Voorhees has killed about 161 people over the past years. He is one of the most dangerous horror villains to ever exist, from his immense strength to his seemingly unstoppable durability. It is no secret that he is almost invincible. Not only that, but he has one of the highest kill counts out of any horror villains. Some interpretations suggest that the audience has empathy for Jason, whose motivation for killing has been cited as being driven by the immoral actions of his victim and his own rage over having drowned as a child. That is the reason why Jason is a killer. He first appeared in the 1980 film Friday the 13th as a young son of camp cook turned killer Mrs. Voorhees, in which he was portrayed by Ari Lehman. Jason had superhuman strength and was tough to destroy. Despite shootings, stabbings, and axes to the head, he apparently died a number of times but was brought back to life by a lightning bolt, by a girl with telekinetic powers, and by a submerged power cable. Others say that Jason is immortal. He is also able to stay young and strong man forever. Throughout the series, he doesn't age and his abilities never falter. This is partly due to his powers of regeneration. However, his regeneration abilities is not perfect. That's why it's seen he can be killed sometimes, but he comes back to life again. In the past decade, there has been many movies of Jason. There's the original version, which is the 1980 film Friday the 13th, Friday the 13th Part 2, 1981 version, Friday the 13th Part 3, which is the 1982 version, Friday the 13th The Final Chapter, which came out in 1984, Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning, came out in 1985, Friday the 13th Part 6 came out in 1986, Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood, came out in 1988, Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan, 1989. Then there is Jason Goes to Hell. This came out in 1993. There is Jason X, came out 2001. Then there's Freddy vs. Jason, two horror villains going at it, came out 2003. And the most current Jason we have is Friday the 13th, 2009. Now that we've learned a lot about Jason and its backstory, let's learn about its superpowers as well. Since Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives, filmmakers have given Jason superhuman strength, regenerative powers, and near invulnerability. As I mentioned earlier in the video about his immortality, the reason for this is that he's the ultimate urban legend to come to life. He is the physical manifestation of every campfire tale to ever told. He is arguably the most monstrous of them all simply because he has no voice and no personality. His only purpose is to cause death. He is considered to be the strongest out of all the slashers. After all, he has the highest kill count of 161. He uses a variety of tools to kill his victims, such as a machete, a knife, a shovel, even a spear, and more. It is said that his weakness is water, as seen from Freddy vs. Jason. However, in some of the Friday the 13th movie, it is seen that he goes into the water. So let's get to the question, what if Jason existed today? Well, if Jason existed today, the only way to deal with him is to bring a whole police force. Now the reason for this is that Jason cannot take down a group of people who are armed. He can, however, take down a person who is just armed by himself. So that's why you never want to solo him if you're gonna go against him. That's why bring people. And that will wrap it up for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it and want more Brains TV content, please like, subscribe, and thank you for watching.